Welcome back to the Road Show. This morning in the Buzz, it's a task that some of us hate and others enjoy: grocery shopping. Even more detectable or debatable are those self-checkout lines. Now some supermarkets are already bagging the trend. They're saying that they can offer better
My goodness, I'll do it. Better customer service when clerks help shoppers directly. It's my
Bettermer? Is that a word?
The chain Big Y Foods has more than 60 southern New England locations, never heard of it, and is one of the latest to announce it's phasing out its self-serve checkouts. Some other chains outside of our area are also reducing or removing unstaffed lanes and adding more clerks to traditional lanes. Some shoppers say they're disappointed because they like the convenience of quickly ringing up their own goods and going on their way, but studies find those people are in the minority. What do you think about self-checkouts, Patrick? Well, I think that they are, I don't like them.
Hate them.
You know what, in a way I like them because sometimes if you have two things that you want to buy, it's really quick. However, I have had way too many difficulties with those, you ring something up, please place it on the weigher or whatever. I'm like, I just did that. Sense it, please.
What's a weigher?
The
scale?
Please remove other items from the conveyor. The weigher. It is a weigher. What else would you call it?
It's a scale.
Oh,
I call it a weigher.
What has it ever been called a weigher ever? Okay.
She's crying over her own mistake now.
Do you ever go to buy something too and you need the scan like from someone that works there, so now you have to go out of the way, find someone that works there, and then you need to put in their code?
It's definitely not a time saver. If there's a problem, it's not a time saver. If you only have an item and it goes smoothly and it doesn't beg you to take an item off the conveyor thing, because I'll put my purse down, please remove foreign item from conveyor, and you're like, lady, I need to put my purse somewhere, and I find myself yelling at the thing.
All right.
Lady, machine.
Let me weigh in on this topic.
Pun intended.
My husband refuses to use them, by the way, too.
You know what? I love going to the checkout lane and talking to the people that work at the supermarket.
Yeah, I know you do. I've been with you. Because they love you. They're like, oh, Patrick, I watched you this morning, Patrick.
It's just like, it reminds me of... Are you finished?
No, because that's why you like it.
No, I like
the lady at the self-checkout is going to be like, Patrick, you did a great job today.
No, you just worked your way into the recap on Friday, with that. But having said that, no, it reminds me of, and I hate to sound old-fashioned, but there was a market in Barrington where I grew up, Shillelgh's Market.
Oh, I'm going to get all nostalgic now.
And it was, when they had the punch cash registers with the ding, ding, cha-ching, and then it would make a lot of noise. And then, not only would they check you out, there'd be someone that would actually carry your bags for you out to your car.
That's service, baby.
Or you drove, it's right there at the beginning of Rumstick Road in Barrington. I'm sure a lot of folks are familiar with it. And you'd buy your groceries. And I remember you'd go out and get your car, pull it up to the front, and then three little dudes would come out with your groceries and put them in the back, and you'd be on your merry way.
Pretty great service.
Yeah, but we don't have the patience for that now. We'd be like, just come on, like people.
Well, yeah, no. Now they put everything in a plastic bag that's extremely thin, and you're trying to make sure you don't put too much in there, because then it's going to break, and you're going to look like Kevin McAllister in Home Alone when he walks down the road.
Oh, and it just goes break. I know. But you know what? Again, my husband refuses to use self-checkout because he's like, it's another job taken away from somebody.
That's true.
So why would you use it unless, the only time, I can literally count on one hand the times I've used self-checkout. If the other lines are like 20 deep and I literally have a gallon of milk, I would.
Go to the express.
But that's the thing. Add another
Sometimes the express lane is also about 15 people.
Yeah, but you know what? Then add a 3 or less. You know what I mean? For that, if you have to buy one thing,
3 or less.
Give me 3 or fewer. I'll use that line.
And just put it on the weigher. Courtney, what are the...
I was getting my pucker ready for
Danielle. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, what was that all about?
They're dying on the live blog. It was good. It's a good way to start Monday.
I don't quite understand.
What is everyone saying, Courtney?
Yeah.
It's mixed. It's always mixed, which is good to see. We're going to start on foxprovidence.com first. This one is from Trip. He said, I like the self-serve lanes, but I'm not surprised they're being phased out. And then Jerry says he likes to have someone bag the groceries for him. Let's take a look at our poll today on foxprovidence.com. What do you think of self-checkout lanes? A, I love them. They're so convenient. B, dislike because I'm doing all the work. Or C, I use them when I have to. This buzz has generated about 12 comments or so at this point on our Facebook page. Mary says, don't like them. I only use them when I have a few things. It puts people out of work, too. And then Matt Borges says, it's good if you're in a rush, but people need to work to stimulate this economy. And then Elizabeth Silva says, I don't use them. I prefer human contact. I don't want to see people losing their jobs or companies not hiring because of things like self-checkout. And Eric Bulmer says, I use them a lot as they often get me out quickly. Not when I've got more than one item of produce, however. And that is true. That does weigh you down because of that weigher there. But we'll see what you all say in our poll at the end of the show.